Well, hello demolition fans. I was just going to put in a video here and talk about how lucky we are that there is a strong steelworkers presence in Galena. And who am I kidding? We had to make this up as we went. I think Corey did a pretty good job. We've got an 8-inch I-beam going across. This will be the new back of the building. Cut out some pockets. Those are just little temporary holds until we got it welded. We did get it welded. I just haven't gotten up there and taken it down yet. So we have 8-inch there holding up a 6-inch. We've got these joists, some of you may remember from earlier, that were down. They were hanging lower than the 6-inch I-beam that runs that way. So we get this guy welded up. We are pocketed in. It runs all the way across. We are now fully secured with a industrial grade steel I-beam supported roof system. Yay team. So the last week here, with that out of the way, there used to be a floor here. In fact, just for reference sake, outside the lights, that is where the oven used to be that we spent a week tearing out. This is actually a fortune in good 15-foot 2x4s I'm going to denail. We'll use these to frame out the new back of the building. That'll happen shortly. In the meantime, we decided that the floor sagged horribly. It was like sagging several inches. If I come over here and we take a look at the end of the joists, we can kind of get a sense of why the floor may have been sagging. None of the joists were in the pockets any longer. They were held up by a couple of jacks that were not doing very well. Let's see if I can navigate my way across here. Try not to step on nails. There we go. So this used to be the sagging floor. That was actually the storage closet that had been plumbed for a bathroom that never was. We're going to go ahead and draw a line across there with some nice green treated. We're going to fill this whole thing with gravel. We're going to make a nice, level, continuous concrete floor that will run. Let's take a look. Let's jump into the pit. And there we go. So we've got foundation wall here. We got limestone. They got some brick. We have a suspicion, just based on a little bit off the side here, it's brick that keeps running. So this whole pad, I thought was concrete, but it may actually just be a thin concrete coat on top of a huge brick pile. I'm guessing in 1884, when they were bragging about installing the new coke-fired oven, that this was where they put it. So they did not want to have any subfloor, as this had. We've got our crawl space under the building. So there's a jack. We're going to probably redo that one now that we have the floor exposed. It goes up and it connects, and that actually is where the two 6-inch I-beams meet before the other one goes that way. So, showing off what we've got here. This was my day. The pit has been opened. We're going to get the gravel truck here shortly. Shortly meaning early next week, we're hoping. And we'll see about getting someone to jackhammer this apart. We'll use the brick and the concrete for extra fill. And we're going to make one nice, continuous, smooth concrete surface that shall become the shop. So today's action, pit number 2. Complete. Sayonara.